The Surface Duo, a dual-screen review.
By me, Joanna Stern. Yep, this is the $1,399 Surface Duo.
And it's clearly not your average Android smartphone or tablet. It's got not one, but two 5.6-inch displays. And this 11-megapixel camera, which I'm using to record these little selfie videos. So for this review, I figured the best thing I could do was take your video screen and split it right in half to show you what the Duo does best.
Oh, and yeah, you'll see random bugs just happen on here. Opening and closing helps.
But before I explain the good and bad of having two screens, let's take a look at this crazy thing.
The Duo has 4 positions, or as Microsoft calls them,
this is a book posture. Posture. Do you remember this posture? I do.
There's book mode, where the 2 Pop-Tart-sized screens give you a lot of real estate, and how I ended up using this thing most of the time. There's single screen mode, where you flip one screen back. There's laptop mode, though typing like this is just asking for carpal tunnel. And tent mode, which is great for watching videos. I really like the hardware. It's compact like a paperback or a moleskin notebook, although many of us wouldn't really want to put these in our pockets. I'm calling it, there's never been a better time for a good old fanny pack.
Anyway, great hardware, and for $1,400 it should be. But software, not so much.
Over the past 2 weeks of testing, I encountered loads of performance issues and bugs. No, not the crickets you hear outside my garage where we've been shooting this. The ones that shouldn't exist on a product this expensive.
Nothing at all.
A few days ago, Microsoft released a software update that fixed some of the issues, but certainly not all, especially around the slow and laggy performance. The company says it will continue to deliver monthly updates to bring further refinements to the Surface Duo. But when the software cooperated, here's where 2 screens were very useful.
Scenario 1, one app across 2 screens.
On the left screen here is my Gmail inbox. On the right, whatever new email I'm composing. It's been great whenever I needed to see the original email I was responding to. On the left here is my list of notes in OneNote, and on the right, a blank page for taking notes. But you need to buy the Surface Pen separately. PowerPoint, Google Calendar, and other apps also have this great 2-screen view.
Many of Microsoft and Google's own apps have been optimized, though oddly not Skype, which seems like a no-brainer for this. The companies are working with other app developers as well. Scenario 2, an app on each screen.
Email on the left, web browser on the right. Calendar on the left, email on the right. YouTube on the left, OneNote on the right. You get the point. It's great to be able to see 2 apps at the same time, as if you were working on a computer with 2 monitors. It's very easy to open one app on one screen and then another on the other screen.
Scenario 3, reading on both screens.
Yep, this one's pretty self-explanatory and sweet. It's like a real book, except, it runs out of battery after a day.
So if Microsoft fixed all the software bugs tomorrow, this would be a dream device? Not quite.
There are just as many scenarios, if not more, where it doesn't make sense to have 2 screens. And definitely not 2 screens that fold on top of each other. Scenario 1, phone calls.
I don't think I really need to explain this any further. If you want to test this out for yourself, try using one of these things as a phone.
Browser, I'm on the phone.
Microsoft does sell these $200 Surface earbuds, which sound pretty good, but look like drink coasters in your ears.
Scenario 2, one-handed stuff.
This is awkward. This is also awkward, even though you can adjust the keyboard to be in the bottom corner.
Scenario 3, quick access to the phone.
You know what's not convenient every time you want to look at your phone? This. And especially not when you want to take a quick photo. Sure, you can keep the screens open like this, but again, see scenario number 2. Oh yeah, the camera's not very good either.
So should you buy the Surface Duo? Definitely not. But that was not the point of this review.
The point of this review was to show you how Microsoft and Google are thinking differently about the future of the phone or tablet or whatever you call this thing. Samsung's new Galaxy Fold 2 hints at a similar type of future, where our devices transform when we need them to do certain things.
For a while, I thought this whole thing was a gimmick and unnecessary, but Microsoft's first entry has made me think differently about it all.
Next time, just make sure the software works. Oh, and include a fanny pack.